Hello, it me. WildRozen what just appeared, and tonight we're back with the elevator. Now I've scoured far and wide and mostly just looked at one comment on the elevator's itch.io page to uncover how to get every ending in the game, which I will be showing to you now. Though I will be doing this sequentially, so if this is the first episode you are watching, then great, I'll do them all in order. If this is not the first episode, if you have seen the previous one where I got the first 3 endings, I will provide a link here, somewhere. There will be somewhere a button for you to push where you can just skip straight to the good stuff. Maybe it's in the description. Hopefully it's on screen. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, let's get started. Nice to meet you, stranger. Let me welcome you to the elevator. I'm the elevator girl. I'll be your assistant for today. Before anything else, I'll advise you to keep your hands away from the walls and not to move around too much. The company won't pay for any injuries that might occur on the way down, so please be careful. In the past, we've had issues with lost limbs stuck in the mechanisms. Not a pretty sight, as you'd imagine. Also very expensive to clean up. But don't worry. If you stand perfectly still, the chances of something going wrong are less than 50%. Which is a good percentage. Now! That's not a good percentage. I was lying. Don't listen to me. Now! Please don't be impatient, dear stranger. This is a very long trip down. Let's take this chance to get to know each other. I'll let you know once we're near our first stop. There's still a long way to go. So for now, please relax and enjoy my company. The elevator. So, on our way to the first ending, we just have to be an impatient asshole. That's all we have to do. No problem. No problem. Ellipsis. We've been going for a while, but please don't be impatient. There's still a long way to go. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. So enjoy the wiggling anime girl. A very nice wiggle. A wiggle I enjoy greatly. It makes me want to wiggle too. And so I do. But are we there yet? No. No. We're not there yet. And please stop asking, asshole. Oh, now we're there. We've arrived at our first stop.
What's up, bro? No getting ahead. Take your ticket and wait.
We call this floor the waiting room, because you wait. People that don't have the patience to endure the trip down are left here. They spend a long time here waiting for something, or perhaps waiting for nothing at all. All that's clear is that they wait. They wait a lot. A lot they wait.
Yo, bro, I've been here a long time waiting for...
Wait, what was I waiting for?
Anyway, bro.
Did the rubber boy ever find the single piece? I know, it's a one-piece joke. Nobody yell at me like I yelled at myself. Anyway,
I was a big fan of that show, but sadly never got to see how it ended.
Of course. People that leave here can't get into the elevator again. That's a no-go.
Elevator? What's that? Anyway, I'm back to waiting. Have a nice day, you both.
Actually, I think the old man could use some company over there. You'll just complain all the way down, won't you? I don't have time for impatient whiners. So now, please, will you get off my elevator? And this is ending 1. Just be as she put it, an impatient whiner. You left the elevator and entered the waiting room. The old man and the other people there made the waiting more bearable for you. You talked to them all the time while you waited and waited. In due time, you called them friends. But eventually, you ran out of topics to discuss with them. So you silently waited. Waited. Sometimes you'd hear the elevator pass by, occasionally even stop with visitors. In rare occasions, someone would leave the elevator and join the waiting room. But eventually, you also lost interest in the new arrivals. At some point, you forgot that you ever rode that elevator. At some point, you forgot what you were waiting for. Did you even know what it was to begin with? It didn't matter anymore. You just kept waiting. And waiting. Waiting some more. ending number 1. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna catch up approximately close to where we were before, and we'll pursue ending 2. Did the rubber boy ever find the single piece? I figured this was a good point to start back up. Regardless, back into the elevator. And from there, well, I don't think this was your stop, so let's keep going deeper and deeper, shall we? Our next stop is still a few minutes away. You want to chat for a bit? I was reading a story earlier. You've probably heard about it. It's a fairly popular one. The Tale of the Tortoise and the Hare. Well, in case you don't remember it, it goes something like this. There was once a tortoise and a hare that decided to have a race between them. The hare would often mock the tortoise for being so slow. So on the day of the race came, the hare easily outpaced the tortoise and got it close to the finish line in no time. Seeing the slow pace of the tortoise, the hare got cocky and decided to take a nap, as it was impossible that the tortoise would ever catch up. But then the hare slept for so long that the tortoise managed to slowly, but surely, get to the finish line and beat the hare. Quite the story, don't you think? It's easy to draw parallels to real life. There are many hares and tortoises out there. Now tell me, stranger, would you consider yourself a tortoise or a hare? I'll be the hare. The hare, huh? So you're an underachiever then. Despite your talents, you never accomplish anything. Such a poor soul. Well, hare or tortoise, it doesn't matter. I'm sure our next floor will be of interest to you. That answer had no bearing on the ending we get. Oh, here we are. We'll do the other answer next time just so I can show that as well. Let me welcome you to the factory. The factory is the pride and joy of our company. We make everything here, from jewelry to insulin to firearms. It's all in here. All our systems are automated too. The robots handle all the work, so being one of our employees is extremely easy. I asked you about the hare and the tortoise earlier because you seemed lazy to me, and I think I was right. I wanted to make you an offer. We're currently hiring, and we need someone just like you. Someone to do absolutely nothing. Also, the pay is pretty good to boot. Would you be interested? And to get ending number 2, please hire me. I'm glad to hear that. Now please, leave the elevator and go to your new job. Hooray. Gainful employment. You left the elevator and entered the factory. As promised, your job was just as advertised, to do absolutely nothing while the robots handled all production. The pay for doing nothing was extremely good. But you had nothing to do with all that money, as all your living expenses were paid for, and you were unable to leave the factory. And thus days, months, years passed. Days blurred together more and more, as the time flew by, and you never had anything to worry about, nothing to gain, and nothing to do. Eventually, your brain had become mush. Unable to think, you became no different from the mindless robotic arms that worked all day long. And so, you started imitating them. Having no thoughts, your body started working in unison with the machines, all on its own. With the precision of an automaton, you continued to build things day and night. If your brain was still functioning, you'd surely be proud of your newfound technique. But of course, that was not the case. Unless you continued to work like a robot. Perhaps at some point, you would also become one of those robotic arms. Ending the 2nd. And I'll be back! We will redo the tortoise and hare story. Picking! Well, we're not going to redo the story. I'll skip to the end of the story. And we'll pick the tortoise option. Then we'll move on to ending number 3. Welcome back. And now, we're going to be a tortoise. Because everyone, including myself, would think that's the good option. Slow and patient. Down the endless, horrible elevator. But no, the tortoise, huh? The story was constructed in such a way to make the tortoise appear to be the hero. But I disagree with that notion. The tortoise is just as bad as the hare. If you're hardworking, you'll put in the effort to always be on top. You wouldn't let yourself go so much that you became the laughingstock of everyone else. Furthermore, the tortoise's victory was a fluke that relied on the hare's incompetence, not the tortoise's effort. They're both incredibly lazy. Well, hare, tortoise, it doesn't matter. I'm sure our next floor will be of interest to you. And welcome back to the factory. Oh, Here we are. Now, to move on, it's very simple. All you have to do is not work at the factory. I'll pass. So, you don't want to work for us. That's such a shame. Well, maybe factory work isn't for you. It's alright. We have other positions too. Maybe our next stop will be more to your liking. Maybe. Oh yes. In the meantime, would you like to play a game? And herein lies the way to get the third ending. I was very wrong in my last episode. For those of you that watched it and are also actually here, for one, you horrible masochist you. But for two, masochist. It's masochist. Sorry. Anyway, for two, I assumed that to get past this section, you just had to play until you win. That is not the case. You can play, and I believe you can win, but it makes no difference. Well, it's free to play, so feel free to give it as many attempts as you want. The win condition is to get 3 of the same number in a row. I'll let you do your thing, but please enjoy. Now to win this one, or not to win this one, to get the third ending, which is the last one that I actually saw last time, all you have to do is continue to play until she starts telling you that you've played too much. And as soon as she starts berating you for playing too much, that is when you're flagged for ending number 3. And as far as I can tell, from there it gets weird. I haven't played past ending 3, so while I know how to get the endings past it, I don't know what they entail. So we'll be starting fresh again. I won't just be narrating and reacting. Or narrating and not reacting. I will be react. I will react, I will be. But I'm not gonna make you watch me spin this thing however many times it takes, because it took a while. I'll be back. Bye. Ah, here we go. Maybe you should consider stopping already. Are you perhaps a gambling addict? And now we leave. And this gives us the next ending. Oh? Had enough of our slot machine already. That's a shame, but oh well. We'll arrive at our next stop in a moment. And here we are. One of the comments mentioned who this is supposed to be. I did not recognize it, so sorry, but let me welcome you to the office. This is where our most brilliant and ambitious employees work. As opposed to the factory, this place isn't automated, but you get paid accordingly to the amount of effort you put in. The employees of the office are an integral part for the development of the company, creating new products that later get made in the factory, or new ideas to improve productivity. Salaries here start at $1,000 per hour. Huh? A newbie? You should definitely join us. In fact, you should work under me. Ah, yes, if you enter as an apprentice of someone, your senior will get a portion of your income in exchange for mentorship. I work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I also have over 250 apprentices. I'm probably one of the richest people in the world right now. But that's not enough. I need more. Become my apprentice. With your help, I'll be able to get to the absolute top. I'll become the CEO of this company. Then I'll fund new companies to become even richer. So join me. You won't regret it. Please don't be so pushy with the stranger. Shut up, elevator girl. We'll see. In no time, you'll work for me too. Alone, you and your stupid elevator. Just you wait and see. We'll see about that. Well, for now, I think the stranger could join you in your endeavors. From what I've gathered, the stranger would be a perfect fit for the office. Now, please, would you leave the elevator and join your new job? No choice this time around. We flagged it by playing too much on the slot machine. You left the elevator and entered the office. Under the guidance of your senior, you got really good at your new job in no time. Your pay kept increasing and increasing until it reached the millions. Your ambition would not be satisfied by just that, though. Eventually, you set your aims higher and higher. Like your seniors before you, you also aimed to become the owner of the company. You started taking apprentices to maximize your pay, and rose above your seniors to stop giving them a cut of your income. In due time, you became unbelievably rich, beyond your wildest dreams. In your old life, you could have easily taken over the world with the wealth and power you had now. But here, it was different. Acquiring the company, or even access to other floors, was beyond your reach. So you kept working and working, scheming and scheming, to become richer and richer. At some point, you learned the price of the company. It was, simply put, infinite. But you didn't let that information discourage you. You just kept on accumulating wealth in order to buy it. Surely, someday, you'll have enough to buy it. If infinity is what you need, then you'll just have to become infinitely rich, right? So you kept on working in the office. Forever. Infinitely. Infinitely. So now, this is actually the end of where I reached. This is the first ending that I got last time. I didn't get either of the other two. But, anyway. Well, I did end up getting them, but I didn't stumble into them. This is the first one I stumbled into. But, from here on, we'll be traversing new grounds, exploring uncharted waters, so I'll be right back. And welcome back. No slot machine for us. We would like to go onwards. No gambling here. It's probably illegal anyway. And here we are. With that guy. It's the office, and Orochimaru. It's not Orochimaru, I just don't know who it is. But it's, you know, it's probably someone cosplaying as Orochimaru. Right? You guys agree, don't you? Shut up, elevator girl. That's a little bitch over there, because elevator girl is cute as hell. We'll see about that. Well, I don't think the stranger would be a good fit for this floor anyway. Let's keep going deeper. And now, uncharted territory. I am excited. And on we go. We should chat for a bit while we get to the next destination. What do you think of this descent thus far? I hope you're having a good time. After the last stop, you'll surely wish to go back into the elevator, that's for sure. Never mind that. But it's all good. The company really appreciates people like you. Even more so. You're exactly what we're looking for. I've been working here for over 50 years, so I know what I'm talking about. For over how many years? When I see someone with big potential, when I see someone with big potential, I can identify so immediately. It's the elevator girl for you. I'm too great at doing my job. What? Go, roll it back. 50 years? What do you mean? How old you? Uh-huh. I don't really want to skip the floor, but okay. I mean, I like that floor. I was into it. Huh? Yeah, I don't know what cadence you're singing to. What rhythm? Oh, sorry. Is my singing not at all? It's a long trip down, so sometimes I get distracted. I'm sorry. That's okay. Well, now that I think about it, you must be hungry now, right? Or right now, right? We happen to have a full-course meal service at this elevator, so feel free to eat whatever you want. Hold up a second. I'll bring you the menu. Ooh. Please, choose what dish you'd like to eat. Well, I do know that this leads into an ending, so while I do not know what will happen, I know the options. I see. A good choice. Tofu. Gross. Now for the main course. Oh, pork chops, please. Main salad's not a main course. Salad is not food. Salad is the promise that food will come, as a much funnier man once said. Finally, please choose your dessert. I'm gonna go with fruits. I don't actually know. Was I correct? Was I smart? Am I intelligent? I hope that was tasty. I can't help but notice you didn't touch any of those dishes with animal products in them. Oh, it was ice cream. Yeah, that'd be milk. I hope you don't live under the illusion that you're guilt-free for only eating plants. Plants are also living beings just like you and me. They might be incapable of complex thought, but they can still feel and fear as they are murdered for our consumption. In their own way, of course. But who says we have the moral high ground to say who gets eaten, only because of our higher intellect? Well, I hope you at least understand the entitlement of yours when eating other living beings. It's an eat-or-be-eaten kind of world, I suppose. Well, but enough about food, let's chat a bit more. I'm being judged for everything I do. There's still a long way down. A question. Do you have pets? I do. I have Tamamo, she's right over there. But I know that the answer is I don't. So I do not have pets. How the hell does... I was about to ask how this all ties in, but... Next question. Imagine you were on a deserted island with a starving old man and a cute puppy. You just had a full-course meal and have one apple left. Would you give the apple to the old man or the cute puppy? I mean, the answer is I'd eat the apple. What I actually... It's a fucked up question about how you look at it. I'd eat the apple myself. Difficult question. You're stranded on a mountain in winter with your kitten. At this rate, you'll be the first one to die. If your kitten eats your remains, it might survive. Do you accept death in this case, or would you kill your cute kitten for food? I don't know. This was not covered. I'd accept my death, I suppose. I wouldn't eat an adorable kitten. I would rather die than lose my sanity that way. Final question. Would you give up your tongue in exchange for leaving this elevator? No. Understandable. Oh, okay. Oh, we've arrived. This floor is not floor 69. Oh, hello! Let me welcome you to the Oh, I don't like the kitchen. I'm starting to see where the answers I was meant to pick tie in now. I do not like them. I am not a big fan. Here, our employees work hard to provide food for everyone in the company. That visitor looks very tasty. I'm in pain. Why don't you join the kitchen? We have nice food here. I'm in pain. Yeah, this kitchen is very nice and... Look, I won't sugarcoat it. The food comes from them, alright? I'm in pain. Come on. Just a bite, it won't hurt. No, you aren't deserving of the kitchen. People like you deserve to go even deeper. Shall we continue, stranger? Hang on. I believe that I was probably supposed to have triggered getting off on that floor. Was I supposed to eat my kitten? Whatever. I messed up. I believe. Probably. I'll come back. That should have been an ending, but whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll fiddle the riddle. Just trust me for now. I'll find the best floor for you. As I said before, our company really likes having people like you on board. I wouldn't let you go to waste. Ah, damn it. This is actually gonna bug me. Alright. Okay. Okay, I do now know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fix that. I'll be right back, because I want to get these sequentially. Or at least as close to that as I can. So give me just a moment. I'll get back to where we were. Okay. Tofu. Salad. Fruit. And I do not have pets. No. I would eat the apple myself, because I'm an asshole. I suppose, under the asshole logic, I would eat my cat, though that goes against me being a vegetarian otherwise, or vegan, whatever. Would you give up your tongue in exchange for leaving this elevator? I do not believe I would. I do not believe so. But if this is wrong as well, that's probably the answer. Understandable. Yeah, no tongue loss. Oh, we've arrived. This floor is horrible. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Food comes from them, okay? Yep. To be entirely honest, I think the stranger would be a perfect fit for the kitchen. I'm in pain. Now, would you do me a favor and leave my elevator? Ah, I don't like this floor very much. This is actually probably my least favorite floor so far. You leave the elevator and enter the kitchen. As soon as you enter, many inhuman creatures swiftly approach you with piercing stares. The monsters then all launch themselves at you, colliding with each other in the process. You then saw the creatures start eating each other while trying to take a bite out of you. Tried to run, but bit by bit you started to get eaten by the monsters, who themselves were half-eaten to death. The abominations kept eating you until not even bones were left. But somehow you never lost consciousness. Even with no body, you were still you. Then you fell asleep. Once you awoke, the first thing you realized was that you had a body once again. Second thing you realized was how incredibly hungry you were. Eventually, you found yourself surrounded by monsters once again. You're gonna get eaten once again. And just like that, it happened again. Except there was a slight difference this time. This time, you also took bites. The monsters. The next morning, you felt bigger and more powerful. But you were also incredibly hungry. Once again. This time, you decided not to be prey, but to be a hunter. Ending number 5. I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one very much. Nope, didn't like that one. But those of you paying close attention may have noticed that we missed ending 4, but we did not miss ending 4. If I understand correctly, ending 4 is kind of a secret ending. We'll get that at the end, but I'll be right back. We'll move on to ending 6. 6, obviously. 6, of course. I'll be right back. No floor 69. So, now food. If I understand, I should just not be a vegetarian. Good choice. Yeah, another good choice. And dessert. Yummy. Yes, I certainly will. Meat. Yum yum. I hope that was tasty. I can't help but notice that you selected some of the dishes that contained animal products. I hope you're aware that animals had to die to satiate your hunger. You are the type of person that enjoys inflicting pain upon creatures you deem inferior to yourself. That'd be very unfortunate. But I'm sure you're very aware of the death all around you, right? You'll need other creatures to survive, not for pleasure. Am I right? Well, enough about food. Let's chat a bit more. Still a long way down. Question, do you have pets? Yes, I have Tamamo. I see. So you think slaving and... next question. Imagine you were on a deserted island, a starving old man, and a cute puppy. Just had a full course meal and have one apple left. Would you give the apple to the old man or the cute puppy? I'd give it to Tamamo, because she's cute as fuck. Next scenario. You're stranded on a mountain in winter with your kitten. I don't have a kitten, but if I did, I would die. I would not. I mean, I don't know. In that situation, that's a horrible situation. Such strenuous circumstances extreme circumstances that I don't even know. Would you give up your tongue in exchange for leaving this elevator? No, of course not. Understandable. And now we're on the horrible floor. Floor 250. Yeah. Yeah, specifically do not like this floor. Uh-huh. The other ones were tolerable. This one's horrible. I mean, the other ones were awful too. Actually, these are all awful. No, you aren't deserving of the kitchen. People like you deserve to go even deeper. Shall we continue, stranger? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I know you have many questions right now, but I'm not legally allowed to answer any of them. Just trust me for now. I'll find the best floor for you. As I said before, our company really likes having people like you on board. I wouldn't let you go to waste. What am I here for? Ah! It's never pleasant to come to this. Why? Here's a floor, I guess. Can we go back to 69? I want to go back to floor 69. Oh, hello. Let me welcome you to the prison. Here, we bring people that have issues with interpersonal relationships. The people here fail at basic human interactions, so please be careful. Don't believe any of her lies, stranger. I know the truth about this place. She won't let you out. She'll keep torturing you until she becomes bored of it. This floor is not a prison. This is where she puts her broken toys. If you leave now, you'll avoid becoming a freak like us. You'll have much more luck finding a way out as a normal human. So let's trade places. Well, everything he said is a lie except for that last part. It is possible for you to trade your place in the elevator with one of our employees. The people on other floors would never give up their jobs, but the troublemakers here are different. Lies, lies, all lies. You have to trust me, stranger. I don't want what happened to me to happen to you. If I'm in the elevator, I can get revenge on her. And you can get away from her. It's a win-win. If we're done here, I think it's time to leave this place now. Just trade places with me. I mean, obviously it's the worst idea ever, but trading places is equally obviously how you get another ending. So, I see. That's what you want. Now, please trade places with our employee. Okie dokie. You left the elevator and traded places with the man. As soon as you entered the prison, deformed individuals started approaching you. Oh, look at those pretty eyes you got there. It'd be a shame if something happened to them. Wait. Don't do that. Everything went dark after hearing those words. Look at those hands. So pristine. Can't I have hands like you? After hearing that, stopped feeling your hands. Are they even attached to your body anymore? Couldn't tell. What a nice nose you have. Bet you have a great sense of smell. Those are some nice feet. Must be pretty fast. Look at that newcomer. Must not be very bright at all. I wish I was a newcomer too. The voices kept going on for a while until they finally stopped. Found yourself lying on the floor. Or at least that's what you think, as you had no way to tell anymore. Unable to see, unable to stand, unable to hear or smell, unable to grab anything or feel, unable to recall your old memories or what you used to be. Just laid there, about the things you could have. Someday, able to trade places with someone else. Being the sixth. Now this time our way forward is very, very obvious. All we have to do is not trade places. So I'll be right back, and we'll do just that. Not trade places. Now all we have to do is not make a really, really stupid decision. I'm gonna stay in the elevator. You fool. Have you not seen what she really is? Oh. 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 Yeah, a little bit. I'll assume you've already figured it out. That's right, you're already dead. Yeah, I kinda figured. It seems like it was taking us through, like, the different layers of hell. The 7 deadly sins and all. We passed, at least that's my guess, we passed through most of the ones that I thought. I kind of thought. I suppose it was probably modestly obvious. Anyway, that's right, you're already dead. Right now, we're going deeper and deeper into the layers of hell. I'm trying to find one which is most appropriate for you. Our next stop is very special. Maybe you'll even find it a bit familiar. Ooh. Hey, you're still cute. I still like your wiggle. Here we are. This is our last stop. Let me welcome you to hell. That's right. Just hell. Every floor we visited thus far is also part of hell. This one, however, is very special. You could call it the Christian hell or the movie hell. Basically, what you'd imagine when thinking of this place. Lava, sulfur, agony, all of the good stuff. This floor is sort of a VIP lounge. All our most distinguished guests stay here. Adolf, Walt, the Kims, the what? Even the failed clones, Mr. Jobs. The gang's all here. Do you think you have the pedigree to join such a select group of evil? Well, I'll be the judge of that. Well, I think that you don't deserve to be here. You're actually way worse than everyone on this floor. You make me sick. We're going at full speed to the very bottom of hell. That's the only place where you deserve to be. Deeper and deeper and deeper we go. To the very bottom of hell. To the last layer of damnation we go. Here we are. We've gone so deep that we've somehow returned to the starting point. Don't ask me how that works. I don't know either. Now this is the last layer of hell. Let me welcome you to Earth. Oh god. That's right. This door leads to the very worst possible outcome of them all. You'll be reborn and have to go through an entire lifetime in that horrible world of yours. Oh, my Satan. I'm surely glad not to be in your shoes right now. Now, please. Get the fuck out of my elevator and go be a stinky baby. See you in 80 years or so. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ending 8. I know! I missed 7. I don't know how I missed... Oh, man. Alright. That was ending 8. That was reincarnation, I suppose. I missed 7, and I figured I missed 7 when she kept going past, the previous stop. Like, I must have at that point missed an ending. There's gotta be a way to get off on that floor. I don't know what it is, but I'll figure it out and I'll be right back. And we'll go straight the fuck to hell. Oh. No, we won't. You're welcome for playing. All of you people. Okay, now I'll be back. So in the towel I throw. I played through that game. 1, 2, 3, 14 times that I cataloged. So it got to a point where after I went through it a few times, I started writing down the options I picked so I wouldn't repeat them. It must have been at least 18, 19 times that I went through that. It took a very long time. Long enough that my camera died. So I am... towel I throw in, camera charge, trying again. I just got a screenshot that I found of that ending card. If you guys really, 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 really want to see the couple seconds extra of dialogue boxes from Cute Demon Girl, I guess I can suffer through it. Let me know in the comments if that's the case. If otherwise, here's this. Anyway, you left the elevator and entered hell. Your skin started to burn immediately. You were in a constant state of suffocation, being unable to breathe whatsoever. The resident demons would throw molten rocks at you on sight, on the rare occasions where you encountered another damned soul. They'd be just as terrible a person as you'd expect from someone in that layer of hell. So you started avoiding them. Despite the solitude and the physical torture, what pained you the most was remembering your past. Did your family mourn your death? Did you have any real friends? You're such a terrible person to deserve this fate. They must have been relieved to see you go. Did your life have any meaning? Was it worth being lived? You continued thinking about things that you could have done differently. Advice you had ignored, help you rejected, opportunities you missed. And as far as I know, that is that ending. God. So much time spent trying to acquire that. But we have one more. For this one, just mash 4444444. So you want to go to negative 444. That's fine by me. This is the secret ending. Actually pretty well broadcasted where this ending is. There you go. Room negative 444. Hello. Are you my soulmate? You lived happily ever after with the creepy girl. Ending 4. I feel like I've aged many, many, many years, and you guys would have no idea. Oh, the hours. 2 hours, in fact, trying to get that ending. Anyway, I'm proud of you guys for sticking through it. And if you got ending number 7 legitimately, I'm especially proud of you, because I threw in the towel. I gave up. But anyway, hopefully I'll see you next time, and regardless, have a good night. Bye!